Hey everybody, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome back to my game of Space Empires. In the last episode, part 2, this is part 3, I wrapped up with placing my new purchases and doing the alien economic phase, so it is now the start of turn number 1. Now, right now I have a battle cruiser over here that is very close to Altair. I think I'm going to try to take it out. I also have a battle cruiser starting up here, which has got to get all the way to red, which I think red is about to, I think red's about to buy a fleet to launch, because it does have 15 points of fleet, and it's going to get another economic phase, so we shall see what happens. I'm not going to be able to get the battle cruiser all the way over here in time. All right, it is move phase. Let me flip everything back to where I can indicate what has moved and what has not. This one and this one. Okay. Oh, I have 3 battle cruisers. I totally forgot. I do have one. One's closer. So we're going to keep moving. This battle cruiser is going to move here, and this scout is going to move here. And I don't think blue is going to have enough money. Blue only has 5 in its fleet. So it's very possible it will not have enough CP points, credit points, to buy a fleet before I get there to try and reduce its strength. Let's see. This miner will move here to grab this. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. It will not be able to get back in time for this 10. So let's move it here to this 5. I'd rather have 5 than nothing. Let's see. This miner will move here and pick this one up. And this one will pick this one up. And yeah, all I've got to do is move back here, and then I can get here, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, so he can move here for this colony to offload that 5. This shipyard is stuck here. It doesn't move, so it will stay put. This scout and this battle cruiser will move towards red. We're going to start trying to go take it. This battle cruiser will also move towards red. And that is going to be the end of the turn. There is no exploration phase because I'm not in exploration mode. I guess I could, but right now I'm trying to win the game, and right now they are almost defenseless. So end of turn number 1. Turn number 2, the miner will move here and drop off the 5. I need to rotate everything back. I got to get in the habit of rotating these back so I know what has moved and what has not. All right, this miner will move to this colony and drop off this 5. And then he's moved. The scout and the battle cruiser will continue to move this way. There's a black hole here, so I got to be careful. I don't want to go through that. This miner has moved. It dropped off the 5. This battle cruiser will move. We'll move it here. That's probably a bad idea. Well, I've already done it and revealed it, so it's a mineral, but I'm not going to be able to collect it. Let's see, is that it? The miner did it. Everything's moved. Yep, that is it for turn number 2. And finally, turn number 3, these 2 will move down. This miner will move here to pick up this one. This miner will move here to pick up this one, and they will move into the planet. All right, so here we go. The planet has a value of 5, and every hit will reduce it from 5 to 3 to 1. So you need 3 hits to take it down to 0. So we'll have the battle cruiser attack, and by the way, it has in the rules, when you're attacking a home colony, it says a hit reduces it 1 step. You treat the planet as defense strength 0 and no defense technology. Wow, okay. So I only have to deal with the attacking ship's attack strength, which for my battle cruiser is a 5. Remember, this one was built before I increased my attack to... No, I didn't. This one's just a 5-1, and the scout is a 3-0. So I need 3 hits. So let's have the battle cruiser attack. I need to roll a 5 or less. I rolled a 7. It does not. And the scout needs a 3 or less, and I rolled a 6. So no, nothing there. They are done. That is the end of turn number 3. We'll go back and do the economic phase. This is going to be a good round for me. I've got 20 plus the 3 5s is 15. Actually, I have a new colony. 4 5s is 20, so that's 40. 43 in colonies. I have a 15 carryover from last time. And minerals, I got 5, 10. Nice. Didn't I have a miner that had another? Oh, I forgot to move this miner on turn number 3. It went 1, 2, 3. So I have another 5. 5, 10, 15 in minerals. I knew there was something I was adding up wrong. 15 in minerals. So this is going to be a very, very good round. The battle cruisers here, the miners here. 15 adds up to 30, 73. Now I do have 3 battle cruisers times 2 is 6, and I have 2 scouts at 1, so that's 8 maintenance, which knocks me down to 65 subtotal. I am going to improve my attack for 25, and I'm going to improve my, that takes me down to 45. I'm going to improve my defense down to by 2 to level 2. That's 30, so that's 55. That leaves me 10 points. I'm going to carry those over. I'm not going to buy any more ships, and that is the end of my economic turn. Now we go to the alien phase. The blue on turn number 6 will roll 3 dice. I rolled a 1, a 7, and a 10. And the 1 is not good because that's going to increase his rolls next turn by 1. The 7 is tech, so he goes up to, he's zeroed out, so he's at 5 for tech. And the 10 is defense, so he gets 10 for that. And the 5 carries down for fleet. And that is the end of turn number 6. Why did I write that in there? It's 5, 5, 10. All right, let's do red. Red, we're on turn number 6. Rolls 4 dice. 10, 8, 5, 9. Let's start at the 5. 5 is a fleet, so it's at 20 for fleet. It is at 8 and 9, give it tech. So that's plus 10, so it's at 30 tech, and defense will be 10. You double it. It normally gets 5, but it gets 10. Then I roll to see if the fleet launches. On a 1 to 4, it will launch. I rolled a 10. It does not launch. And that is the end of turn number 6. All right, we got to get this. This one's going to develop a fleet pretty soon. I need to get there and wipe him out. All right, let's start with well, let's do this. We collected, we paid maintenance. We have to increase this to a 5. And it is now the movement phase. Let me rotate everything. And okay, that's it. All right, this miner will move here and drop off this 5. This battle cruiser will move here. It's a risk, and I have a nebula. That's all right. The miner here will move. Let's move here. We'll go explore over here and see what we find. And then the scout and the battle cruiser will move here and here. Okay. Is that it? Oh, and then we do the combat. Okay, so its move phase is done. Now we do the combat. So once again, the battle cruiser needs a 5 or less. I got a 3. That is 1 damage, so it drops it down to 3 for its strength, from 5 to 3. The scout will fire. He needs a 3 or less. I rolled a 6 and no luck. Okay, that is it for combat. Exploration, there is no exploration. I didn't move into any unknowns, so we move to turn number 2. These guys will move here and reveal this. And I just took a big chance because I should have moved into the asteroid. Because if this had been a danger, I would have lost both ships. So that was dumb. I have to remember that. This one will move here. The battle cruiser will move here. I'm not willing to explore anymore. I may need this battle cruiser in a minute. And this miner will move here. And that is it for movement phase for turn number 2. Exploration, we reveal this one. It is a black hole. So on a 6 or less, I'm okay. I rolled a 1, so you're okay. That is it for the exploration phase. Turn number 2. This one will move here. These will move here. We're getting there. And this miner will move here to pick that up. And this battle cruiser will move here. And that is the end of turn number 2, exploration. We have a black hole, another one. Wow. I need to roll a 6 or less. I rolled a 5. You're okay. That is the luckiest mining ship around. All right, I did not do combat phase, so let's do the battle cruiser. He needs a 5 or less. I rolled an 8. He misses. The scout needs a 3 or less. I rolled an 8. They are having a hard time taking care of this. That is it for the combat phase and the exploration phase. Turn number 3. This one will move here. I forgot to take that off. This one, let's move him here. If this is a black hole, that is the worst luck in the world. And then these guys will move here, and there will be a combat round. So let's see what we can do. This battle cruiser will move here. That is it for that exploration phase. We have a barren planet. Okay. That was the exploration phase. Now they moved in, so we do combat. Okay, combat should always come before the exploration. Sorry, I missed that. Battle cruiser, this one was built with a +1 attack. That one gets the +2. So this one is 6 or less, and I rolled a 1, so it goes from 5 down to 3. And then the colony ship is a 3 or less. I mean, I rolled a 3, the scout, excuse me, and that knocks it down to a 1. All right. That is turn number 3. And let's move everybody back to normal so I'll remember. Okay. All right. That is the end. It is the economic phase. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This one should have a 5 on it. Why did it disappear? This one should have, I took the colony ship. This one should have a colony ship on it. Should have a 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, and now I got the 25. So 45 for the base, 10 for the carryover. And did I deliver any? I did not deliver any minerals this turn, so 0. So I've got 55 minus the 8 for maintenance, which knocks me down to 47. With that 47, I am going to spend 15 on a new battle cruiser, just in case. And this is my 4th and final battle cruiser token. I'm going to put it over here. 15, that knocks me down to 32. I'm going to spend 25 on defense. 25 on defense tech. So that's 40. I have 7 left over, which will carry over. And I will place this one here at this starbase. Actually, I can't because that can only build a 1, so it has to start all the way up here. I knew there was something I forgot to do. All right, aliens, here we go. Blue will be rolling, on turn number 7, we'll be rolling 4 dice. I rolled a 1, an 8, a 3, and a 6. On turn number 7, a 1 does not give econ, it gives fleet, so it's now at 10. The 3 gives it another 5, so it's at 15. The 6 gives it tech, which it's now at 10. And the 8 gives it tech, so it's at 15. Now, on a roll of 1 to 4, blue will attempt to launch a fleet. And I rolled a 10. It does not. All right, that's turn number... That was turn number 7. I forgot. I always write them down. All right, red. Red is going to roll 4 dice as well. I rolled a 6, 2 10s, and a 3. On turn number 7, the 3 is fleet, so it's at 25. Ooh, that's a big fleet. 6 to 9, it gets tech, so it's at 35 tech. And the 2 10s give it 5 and 5 is 10, doubling it's 20 plus the original 10 is 30. This could be an ugly fleet. If I roll a 1 to 4, I rolled a 4. Of course I did. So red now will be spending money on a ship. Let me get out the red tokens. Wow. Well, I've got a battle cruiser coming in, so that might help. All right, we now have a ship at red, and I can't attack the colony until its fleet is destroyed. So here is something I was rereading the rules last night. First thing you do is if there's enough to buy a fleet, you roll a die, and on a 1 to 4, it's going to spend to increase its movement. I rolled a 2, so it will spend from its tech money. Technology, it will spend enough to increase its move, and move 2 is going to cost 20. So that knocks it down to 15, and it's now at move 2. So it can move faster, but I'm not really concerned about that. Then all available points will be spent in the following order. Well, we're doing what we call the general building priorities. So this thing has 25 points and a ship size of 2. Actually, hold on. Can it build a ship size of 3? No, it cannot. On a 1 to 6, it could have. So it cannot build ship size of 3. With 25 points, it can't build a battleship because that's a size 3. So it can build a battle cruiser for 15. So we will put a battle cruiser in here. If I can find it. Battle cruiser, where are you? BC. Some of these tokens are turned upside down and I cannot see them. Come on. Okay, I'm BC. Battle cruiser, where are you? So sorry about this. I'm going to have to get these tokens more organized. Where is a battle cruiser? CA, that's not it. I'm just going to have a stand-in for a battle cruiser. We'll put a BB here, but that's all. That leaves 10, which will buy a scout. Can't buy anything else after that, so it gets another scout. And I'm not seeing the scouts. Something happened to my tray here. All the things got messed up. We'll put a scout here. So it's just battlecruiser versus battlecruiser and scout versus scout. And that was the economic phase. Thankfully, something good is going to happen here. That was red. Blue, I rolled and nothing happened. Okay, so red does have a fleet now. All right. Now we go to turn number 1. So here's the clincher. Combat is going to occur at the end of the round 1 first move phase. So moving, I'm going to get this battle cruiser here. Okay. These will stay put. This one will move here. And we'll reveal that in a minute. This one will move back to the colony and drop the 10 off. And now we do combat. Oh, this battle cruiser, I need to move here. All right, let's do the combat. The battle cruiser needs to roll a... I thought I hit... No, I didn't. I hit this one. The battle cruiser here needs a 5 or less. I rolled a 10. He misses. The scout needs a 3 or less. I rolled a 6. These guys are having a really hard time. Now, let's do this. Scout, battle cruiser, scout. The bad news is, because we have an even, I don't get any kind of bonus, but for outnumbering them, the battle cruiser will attack my scout. It would attack the weakest to try to eliminate 1 hit. It needs a 5, but 5. I rolled a 4. It manages to destroy my scout. Now the scout will attack my battle cruiser. It needs a 3 or less, and it got a 1, so it does do 1 damage. Now my battle cruiser will attempt to attack the scout. I need a I'm at plus 1 attack, 6, and it has 0. I rolled a 2, and I managed to destroy their scout. All right, that is the end of the combat round. No, I think you keep going, sorry. So now it will try to attack me, my battlecruiser. It needs to roll a 5 or less. It did not. And I also have defense of 1, so my defense is 2. So it would need a 3 or less to hit. The good news is this guy's plus 1 and plus 1. So I need a 6 normally, and it has 2. No, this is it has 1. So I need a 4 or less to hit this, while it needs a 3. I rolled a 7. I miss. It will swing at me. It needs a 3 or less. It misses. I swing. I need a 4 or less. I miss. And you just keep going back and forth. It swings and misses. I fire and miss. It fires and misses. Come on, 4 or less and miss. It fires. 5, miss. I fire, hit, finally. And it takes 2 damage to destroy it. It will fire at me. It needs a 3 or less. It does not get it. I need a 4 or less. I did not get it. It needs a 3. It did. Uh-oh. Now we're at 1 damage each. If I can roll a 4 or less, I will destroy it. And I got it, and I destroyed it. Woof. All right, so it's okay now. The problem is, because combat has occurred, I can't attack the colony on this round. But I did destroy its fleet, which is very good. That is the end of turn number 1. Turn number 2, movement. This one will go here. The battle cruiser, I'm going to send it this way. It will go here. I'm going to send it over here to help. I should have done that to begin with. This one, I did not do the Explorer. It's a black hole. Does it get destroyed? No. Oh, it does. The miner is gone. 6 or less would be okay. All right, look at this. Black hole, black hole, black hole, black hole. 4 of them all are in here. This one will move here. And that's it. This miner moved here to pick up this. All right, now we do combat. Let's do this one. I need, for the battlecruiser, it needs a 5 or less. I got a 2, finally. It goes down to a 1. And then the scout needs a 3 or less, and it got a 10, and it misses. This single battlecruiser, oh, by the way, this already had 1 damage. It's down to 1. It needs to roll a 6 or less, because it's plus 1 attack, and I rolled a 5, and this colony is destroyed. So I win that one. All right. So I got 2 battlecruisers over here. I need to get them over here, but look, all these unknowns. Oh. That's not good. That is the end of turn number 2. Turn number 3, movement. This one will bring 5 back. I forgot that 10. I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm forgetting things, which is typical of what I do. This one will move here. And this one will move here. And they'll move together as a battle group. Actually, they can't because they're different technologies, different levels of tech. That's the end of round number 3. We come up here and we do the colony CPs. This is sort of, the reason I'm wrapping this up fast is I only got to hit this one time to win. So, but we still got to go through it. So let's go through. We got 20 plus 20 is 40, 45. I got 5 on the mineral and 40 on the colonies, that and plus the 7 carryover is 52 minus the 7 because I lost a scout brings me down to 45. I'm going to do shipyards 2 just so I can build bigger ones. That costs 20. The 25 I'm going to buy. I'll buy another battle cruiser. Actually, I can't. I've already maxed it out. So I'll bank 25. Excuse me. You can bank up to 30. It's really a moot point because I think I'm going to win this turn. Let's go ahead and roll for blue, which on turn number 7, it's going to, or turn number, let Am I on turn number 7? Yeah, turn number 8, excuse me. Turn number 8, I'm rolling 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 5, 7, 8. Blue. 4 is fleet, so it starts at 5 again. The 5 doubles that to 10, so it can possibly roll a fleet this turn. The 7 and 8 will increase tech to 10. On a 1 to 4, it will launch a fleet. 8, it does not. So I got one more round. Red, I roll 4 dice. 10, 9, 6. The 6 and the 9 will all be tech, which will get it to 10. The 3 will get a fleet, which gets it to 5, and the 10 gets a defense, and we'll move it to 10. All right, that is it. There's not enough to launch a fleet by red. Well, red's done. I don't even know why I did that. Okay, movement phase. Let's move these. We'll move this one. We'll move it here. And then the mineral goes away. And I should have one miner somewhere. Where is he? Are all my miners destroyed? Looks like it. That's all right. I'm done with the miners. We got to defeat them. So movement of you. Let's do combat. 5 or less. And I rolled a 6. He misses. The scout is 3 or less. And I rolled a 2. And I deliver the final blow. And that colony is destroyed. All right. What I wanted to do was I wanted to run through the game solo, make mistakes. I know I've made mistakes. People will point it out in the comments, and that's how I learned how to play this game. The next game, I'm probably going to bump it up and increase the colonies or the aliens to where they can, instead of generating 5 CP per roll, they will generate maybe 10. Because remember, I'm generating 20 at least 20 every round. So I'm still ahead. 10 and 10 would add to 20, which would sort of make it maybe balanced. I have 2 enemies versus it's 2 versus 1. But I'm probably also going to introduce some of the new optional rules into the next game. So I hope you like this. I got to tell you, I really like these old school chit-based games. I grew up on them. I played a few before I got into heavy into miniature gaming. I discovered this around the time I discovered the original Dungeons and Dragons, way back in the early 80s. So it's fun. I love that the chits carry a lot of information. It's you can reference the chit for its hull size, its attack value, its defense value, its tactic level of when it shoots. I really am looking forward to playing more of this game. I've ordered one of the expansions. It's not in yet. So I'm hoping to add more to this game over time and increase the complexity, increase the modularity of it, because this game is very modular. There's a lot of optional rules and advanced rules that you can bring in and add and mix and match. And like, I'm not even using carriers and fighters, which is kind of cool. You could have carriers that move in and launch fighters, and there's mines. You can mine around a planet, and you can build mine sweepers to get rid of them. There's all kinds of craziness. All right, that's it. This is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Space Empires. I'll put a link in the video description where you can find the game. I got to tell you, if this kind of game interests you, I wouldn't wait too long, because this is the 5th and final edition. They've released the last expansion for it, and I really don't know if this will be a game that they keep in print, or once they sell their current stock, if they're going to ever reprint or anything like that. So check it out, and if it's something you like, you may want to at least grab the core game. All right, I will be back very soon with another game, game number 2, and when I start that game, I'll tell you how I'm going to enhance it. But until then, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.